What's good, my Beck and X? Welcome back to another Sunday Breakfast, a monthly, weekly talk show at this point where we sit down and get real each first Sunday of the month or each Sunday of the week, and let's get right into it. Now, this topic is something that I actually kind of experienced this last weekend, and it's about wanting to sleep all day and especially wanting to do that on the weekends because what else am I doing? I'm doing nothing else on those weekends, and I just want to chill. That's kind of what I did. I usually wake up around, 7, 8, or 9, but my alarm went off, and I actually kind of just snoozed and slept for an hour, slept for 2 hours, slept for 3 hours, and then at 12 o'clock, that's 12:30, it was like 12:30, and it was like, you know how it switches like to PM, and at 12, like that after 12, and yeah, I was like, okay, I can't be waking up at 12 p.m., like close to 1 p.m. I can't be waking up around that. I need to wake up in the morning and not wake up literally when the afternoon is about to hit. So I need to wake up. I just want to talk about that because I feel as though there was some more things at play than me just wanting to sleep all day because I felt like it. You know, maybe I was tired. Maybe I was exhausted. Maybe I was burnt out. Maybe there was some other stuff going on, and I want to get to the bottom of it, and because I'm pretty sure you go through it too. I mean, this is a very human thing, wanting just to be lazy. Laziness is probably the most, relatable thing. Dang, I just said some stuff right there. Laziness is probably the most relatable thing that any human can relate to or sympathize with, because we are inherently lazy creatures, or creatures that don't want to put the work in unless they have to put the work in. That type of thing. What is it like to be tired? What is it like to experience tiredness and just not want to do anything? Where does tiredness even come from? When you overexhausted, I guess. When you do too much that day and you just want to, or when you do too much the days prior and you just kind of want to take a load off and chill. Wanting to chill is not a bad thing, but wanting to chill too much can be a sign of a bad thing because, that can be a sign of depression, really. Am I depressed? What's going on? Why did I want to sleep all day? Okay, wanting to sleep all day, let's get this out of the way, okay? That does not make you depressed. It definitely shows signs of something going on in your life, but it doesn't closely mean that you're depressed. It means that you might be getting close to that phase or point, or it doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. It means that you need to, I guess, readjust some aspects of your life because you want to wake up and experience the day and not just stay in bed all day. Staying in bed all day sounds nice. Maybe that's what it is. It sounds nice to do, but when you actually do it, where you don't want to go to school and you just want to sit in bed. The reason why you want to sit in that bed is because you have to go to school. It makes sitting in the bed all the more enjoyable. But when you do actually sit in that bed all day and skip school that day, if you've ever gotten to experience that, you realize that the day goes by really quickly. 7 a.m., you're staying in bed and you go back to sleep, and then it's 12 and you're like, oh God, the day, literally, 5 hours went by. The next day is already on its way. That's pretty much what I mean. When you go back to sleep and it's 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. or 2, the next day is already about to happen. The next day is already in motion pretty much at that point. When you get to the afternoon and the evening parts of the day, you realize that the next day is coming up. I'm gonna go to sleep, and then the next day is already gonna just pop up. You know what I mean? Sleep ain't worth it at all. I'm gonna be honest with you. Sleep sometimes ain't worth it because I be wanting to have a nice 8-hour sleep that actually feels like 8 hours sleep and not like an 8-minute sleep. All I do is I shut my eyes and I open them like a second later, and it's already the next day. That's where everything stems from for me. That whole wanting to sleep for the whole day is because I don't want to experience the day. That's pretty much what that means. That doesn't mean that I hate what I do or that I lack purpose or motivation. That just means that I want to sleep. I want to sleep longer. I want to sleep longer and actually feel the sleep. There's some other cards that could be at play though, like stress and what I mentioned earlier, depression. You're at your lowest lows when you're experiencing that. Which I can't say I've experienced that myself because, I have no idea what depression really feels like. All I see is the videos online or what I may perceive it as. I've never really experienced it myself, so I don't know. I can't really touch much on that, but I can touch on the feeling of being sad or unmotivated. You want to get back control of your day by just sitting in bed or not wanting to partake in any activities because that is the most relatable thing ever. I wish sleep was actually something that you can feel time passing by instead of you go to sleep, you sleep, and then you wake up. It's you don't really feel sleep. You just it's just something that you do. I wish it was like blinking or something like that. Like when you have to, you feel, well, that, I'm blinking. What am I trying to say? I wish it was something like walking, where you feel yourself walking to that destination. You feel the journey. I wish it was something like that, but it's really not. It's the you falling asleep and having to wake up immediately, and that sucks. I hope you took something from this Sunday breakfast episode. If you did, let me know down in the comments. Or if you enjoyed this episode, let me know down in the comments also. Thanks for watching.